So recently I saw xAI raised $20 billion in Series E funding round. By the way, xAI is owned by Elon Musk, and I'll explain what does this mean. This has been the trending news on X, Twitter, and other few media companies. I don't trust these media companies, but still they are writing about it. For those of you who don't know how series funding works, it works like this. You have a business, you have a startup. Now, let's call that startup A. Then you go to investors. Hey, give me $10 million or some sort of money, or give me 100K, or give me some money. Then I'll grow this company. And in return, you'll get the 5%, you will get 10% of this company. That's how these companies raise the money. And series funding is like a seed funding from angel investors or venture capitals, which are just the people with the fancy names, angel investors, venture capitalists. They are just investors who have really deep pockets, and they have some sort of money. That's all there is. You go ask for money, in return, investors get the equity or the percentage of your company. That's all. And Series A is the seed funding. That's Series A. Then Series B, Series C, Series D, and then Series E. And Elon Musk's xAI is already at Series E, and it's raising $20 billion. Think about that, the number. I don't think I will ever see $20 billion, how much that is, in my whole lifetime. I don't think the people who are watching this video will ever see $20 billion in their life, in their bank account. I don't think they'll be able to see it. That's a lot of money. People are investing in xAI. In the Series A seed funding, the first round, xAI raised around $134.7 million, I think. It raised around that much money. And then in the Series B, it was $6 billion. Then in Series C, it was also $6 billion. And in the Series D, last series, they raised around $10 billion. So they already raised more than $22 billion, and they are now adding double of that money, like $20 extra billion to the xAI. I don't know how they are going to get return on it. They have to find some sort of ways to get the return to the investors. This is just what I think. I think Elon is just merging xAI with the Twitter, X, whatever he's calling right now. He's merging xAI and these two social media and xAI companies. He's feeding data to each other, and he's really building that. And that's how I think he's justifying the valuation of this xAI company. But there are other companies which are just raising money like this, $20 billion, maybe not in billions, but in several millions. Venture capitalists are just throwing money at them, at these companies. And the main thing is, these companies do not have any real use cases. Like Elon has some use cases. He is trying to make anime girlfriends or something like that. I don't know, right? But the other companies which are using AI, and they are just raising money, like there is $100 million, $10 million within 2 months. You see these names, and they are just coming out of nowhere. They are just wasting money because they don't have any customers who are paying, real customers who are paying for the solutions. And what happens over time is the customers are not paying the money to use the AI or whatever they are developing, whatever these companies are developing. They fund this, and then investors want return on their money, right? And the company can't run for longer term because company is like a living organism that just eats cash, and they keep on raising money. And at some point, investors don't want to give money because they are not seeing any return on it, except on few cases like Elon, Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, because these guys are already big. And the investors might give money to these guys. But to small founders, like if they raise $5 million, $10 million, people are not going to give Series E, like F, G, H, I, A to Z, I don't know, like hundreds of times. Investors are not going to give the money because they don't solve any problems. They're just wasting the money. They're just throwing the cash out there, and customers are not paying. And this forms the bubble, AI bubble. This goes from this much small bubble to this much bigger bubble. And it forms and bubble, and it bursts out of nowhere. That's how the real bubble forms, and that's how it bursts out. That's what I know. Now, I'm not an investor. I don't have any venture capital funds, or I don't run investment funds. I'm just here to state the news on. That's all. I'm just saying, this is what I know. Take it with a grain of salt. That's all I wanted to say.